this is Tejas here.
Tejas, hi. Bolo.
Yeah. I follow a lot of your YouTube videos. Actually, I must say I am your fan, and I see you help clients invest their money at the right place.
Okay.
But according to me, I don't think that is the only thing in that industry what's going wrong. I think you should even help us channel partners and brokers as well.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you saying? You're saying you're a channel partner or a broker?
Yes, I'm a channel partner, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you operating?
I operate from Borivali.
Borivali, is it? Okay. Yes. So you do western suburbs, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what do you want to share? You want to share something with me?
Yes, I do.
Tell me.
First thing is what I believe everyone faces in this industry is about tagging. This tagging, if your viewers may be not knowing what is tagging, so let me explain it to them.
Yep.
So once the client visits the site, and there's a form which they have to fill by the staff, which the staff gives the form to the client. So when they fill in their information, so there's a section over there where the broker's information comes in.
Where they write channel partner or something.
Yes, right. The broker writes his firm name, his signature, and etc. So that time the client is tagged to the broker, and that too it's just for 45 days, and some builders give it for 60 and 90 days as well. But the thing is that
no. Explain this. Yeah. So you get tagged. So a customer gets tagged to a broker.
Right.
So now again, I want to understand this. Usually the first call, it is coming from a telecaller.
Right.
Now the telecaller is calling on behalf of the broker or channel partner. It's the same thing, right? Broker and channel partner is the same thing?
Same thing, yeah.
So the broker's telecaller is calling the customer. So someone calls me, says, "Hi sir, are you interested in whatever this project?"
Yes.
Suppose I am interested, then the person talks to me, and then he says, "Why don't you come for a site visit?"
Site visit. True.
So when I come for the site visit, there is going to be this application form in the sales office.
Yes, right.
They give you they immediately give you an application form.
Right.
And on the very first page, if I'm not mistaken, there is going to be the channel partner column.
Right.
Right. And of course, channel partner and the sales representative and all that kind of thing will be down there. Suppose you are my channel partner and I write your name, is it?
Right.
Or you will write your own name in it.
The broker itself will write the broker's name. He'll fill in his information.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, name of my company, my name, the RERA number, and the signature, and our contact number.
Okay, fine. So then I am connected with you as far as that project is concerned.
Yes, but for a limited time period. Some builders have it for 45 days, some 60 days, and some 90 days. Depends from builder to builder. But then once that period is over, and if the client visits the site again, then the client is gone directly to the builders. Brokerage, everything is gone.
Okay, so suppose you took me to a certain site.
Right.
I saw it, I filled up. I did not take any decision that day.
Right.
When I come back home, then say 1 or 2 weeks later, someone calls me. He says, "Sir, are you interested in such and such? We'll come for site visit," and all that. This is a different guy. Now this different guy, let us say I come to the site, the sales office, again, second time.
Okay.
So it means I will not be tagged with this guy because there is already a tagging with you.
Right.
Okay, fine. How will he know before he contacts me? So suppose I don't tell him that I've been to the sales office, how is he going to know?
So every channel partner, they have their sales manager team in the builder's office. So either they get a tagging on the group. So when you get a lead, when the caller gets a lead, so they put it up on the group. So the name mentioned over there, and the builder's team also, of course, they have their own groups.
So nobody is going to call me again, is it? So if you have taken me to the site,
no.
For that period of time, nobody is going to call me?
No, you will get lots of calls in that period of time.
Okay.
But the only thing is, in that period, in that 45-50 days, you won't be tagged to any other broker.
Okay.
Yeah. Suppose if I'm taking you, will be tagged under me only. But after that period of day, if any other broker is taking you, then you'll be tagged either on that broker's name, or if you walk in directly, then directly to the builder.
Okay, just tell me one thing.
Yes.
So you take me to the site office.
Right.
Okay, or sales office.
Right.
That day I didn't take a decision. They made me sit in front of the closing manager and all that. But I did not take a decision. I said I want more time. I walked out of there. Next day the sales office guys start following me. They start calling me, right?
Right.
And if that happens, you will still get your brokerage, right?
Right. I will.
You will still get your brokerage if the sales office guys convince me in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
True.
But you mean to say if they convince me 45 days later, after 45 days, then you will still get your brokerage or then you won't get your brokerage?
No, I won't.
Okay, so if there's a delay, then you will not get your brokerage. So it has to happen within 45 days.
Within 45, 50, 60 or whatever the time period from the builder.
Okay, understood. Okay. So what is the issue?
Yeah, so that's what I feel, that the tagging period should be made, it should be extended actually, because there are many wise clients also. They don't walk in that given period of day, so they directly go to the office after the tagging period.
After 45
and they visit,
days.
Yeah, after 45, after 45.
No, but one thing. See, one can always say 45 days is not long enough, and then 90 days karo. Then one can say 90 days is not long enough. So there is no end to that. Deal ke liye you take a party. The party doesn't become yours for life. Now somebody else will convince, some very enterprising chap may convince me into the deal which you are not able to convince me. Or you may not even try because you say sales office ka kaam hai.
Okay.
Some other guy sweet talks me, takes me there, says ye dekho, wo dekho, ye nazara dekho, what knows what he does. But I will swipe my card. He deserves it, no?
True.
So why is that wrong? 45 days, why is it wrong?
I don't know, I feel like we pay actually, that the client also is not directly who comes and goes. We pay for that, for that lead actually in lakhs. So we pay for that leads in lakhs.
How so?
We have this portals now in the market. Name it Magic, Housing, 99, etc.
Which one? With these portals of housing.com and the .com company.
Yes, housing.com, Magic Brick,
99 acres,
and so on. There are many in the market now.
Correct.
So they charge each broker a package.
Wait. Now explain this part to me. How does it work?
So say we're talking about Magic Brick or Housing. So they have packages. So they have some platinum, premium, whatsoever. So they have these packages which they give the broker. And when the broker gets a lead, suppose he gets one.
So what is the package? What does the package involve? Direct bolo na. Did you take a package?
Yes, I did.
Okay. From whom?
From Magic Bricks and Housing.
Magic Bricks and Housing.com. From these two companies. Okay.
Yes.
Now what was the package? How much did you pay and what was going to happen?
Okay. So I was given a package for housing for 6 months. And I paid around 50, 60 for that. Or let's say more.
Like 50, 60 to housing.com and 50, 60 to Magic Bricks. Is it?
Yes. For Magic Bricks and Housing.
So it was a one-time payment or it was distributed over 6 months?
No, one-time payment.
One time right in the beginning?
Yes, in the beginning.
Okay, fine. So you paid that. Now what are you supposed to get from them?
So we were promised that we would get at least 6 to 7 leads per day.
Okay.
That too after posting for South Mumbai, Sobo market. But after we starting, we said chalo 1-2 din. We are new on the site, so maybe it's not reflecting or something. But then this thing went on for months, 2-3 months, but no leads at all. We were getting all brokers on the portal.
So okay, now let me understand this. I go on the portal. I am a customer.
Yes.
It will say download brochure or anything of that sort, but before it gives me anything, it is going to ask for my number and my email address, my details, what I'm searching and all that.
Yes.
So then it is going to use me for your lead generation, is it?
Yes.
So then my name will be given to you.
Yes, your name and contact number.
Okay. My name and contact number will be given to you and also a bunch of other brokers, is it?
Shared between 9 to 10 brokers in that particular area.
In that particular area. Okay.
Yeah, your competition. like if a person clicks for 10 crore property, after calling them, they be like either they want a resale, which is and their budget will be hardly 1 CR.
Okay, so they give you a lead saying that this guy is a 10 crore ka customer.
Yes. Yes.
But then when you actually call up, you will find it's only a 1 crore customer. Is it true? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. Like I got this lead on housing saying that the client's budget was around 6 CR. When I called her, she's saying I want a resale in Bandra, a sea view in 2 CR. And a 2 BHK, not 1 BHK. She wants a 2 BHK, 800 carpet for 2 CR only.
That didn't sound reasonable.
Yes.
ऐसा कोई property नहीं होगा, नहीं? ऐसा property है ही नहीं.
Right.
So do you think they are genuine customers?
Yes, they are. I'll not deny on that they are, but according to the budget, no. So
what they do is they are supposed to classify and give you only 10 crore wala customers, suppose. And instead they start giving you 1 crore, 2 crore, and that too with wrong expectations.
Yes.
So you will never be able to succeed in making a sale to them.
Never. And they never answer the phone also. Sometimes
the clients answer the phone.
Yeah, the clients never answer the phone.
But that is not the fault of the portal. No? If the portal has given you the lead, so are they supposed to check the lead again and again?
So, but let me tell you, I have received around 200 leads on the portal. Okay. It's let's say at least.
So for 50, 60, just let me stop you here. For 50, 60,000, you received about 200 leads totally?
Yes.
And go on. What are you saying?
So I was saying is 200 leads may say I have received every lead which clicks for a higher package, a higher ticket size. But after calling, either they are, as I told you, 1 CR, their budget is, they don't answer the phone. I have had clients who say that they will be visiting the site in Thane project. I have been there with my partner waiting for around 4 to 5 hours, but the client has not visited the site.
Not turned up.
There are 4 to 5 clients which this thing has happened with me 4 to 5 times. And so this is not only with me. I first thought that it was me, I'm doing some mistake in posting or whatever. But when I went in the market, when I visit builders' office and all, I meet brokers over there. After speaking to them, I come to know that they are also facing the same thing.
Now let me understand what you are saying. Yep. Are you saying that the lead generation.com, like housing.com, Magic Breaks, 99 Acre, these guys are basically generating false leads? They are just making some people call you. Maybe they have a team for doing this.
Yeah.
Fake lead generation. Who just call up and say, I want XYZ.
Yeah, if it is a fake the quality of leads are fake. I have also met this big brokers, like the big fishes in the market. They have told me, your account manager. So if you have good relations with the account manager, you fill his pocket, tell him that if I get this, I'll give you some percentage of it. You do get nice leads.
So what you're saying is that these .coms are not treating brokers right. That's
equally. Right, and they're not treating brokers right. Right.
Okay. Achha, and what is the difference between a premium and this thing? Like, what are the packages?
Packages actually, it's premium, and they have this packages that are lower and higher packages.
I think there is upselling. They first tell you, sir, kuch bhi nahi hai to take the minimum package.
Yes. So
then if you are not satisfied, they give you a minimum package. Then after a week or 10 days or 20 days, you phone and you complain. And you say, मुझे कोई lead नहीं मिल रहा है. What the hell is going on? Then you say, sir, जो लोग premium package लेते हैं ना, उनको मिलता है sir.
Right. Very true.
So what happens is they are upselling. This is called upselling. First you sell the inferior package.
Yes.
And you say, sir, I can upgrade it to you. So is that what they did?
Yes, they did that thing only with me. We decided like it's not feasible if we are not visible on the site only, na. So they gave us a higher package, so we be visible on the top list of the portal. But still, unfortunately, I would say that didn't work.
So even upselling karwa ke bhi didn't work. Okay. What are the costs of that package?
Around 60 to 68. One we paid 62 and one we paid 68.
You paid that for a period of 6 months.
Quarterly.
3 months.
3 months.
Okay. Were you new in this line? I mean, I'm just asking you, did you guys have experience as brokers, or you kind of entered this line new and therefore you were exploring ways to grow, and so you got into this chakkar of...
I have been in this industry for past now say 5-6 years.
Okay.
And still exploring the market. So people told me about the portals, that they are nice and blindly, but after going for these portals and all, then I got to know that it's not worth it, and got to know even from a fellow broker.
These portal guys sent their sales representatives and approached you, or you basically reached out to them and you were...
No, I reached out to them.
You reached out to them. They exploit the broker's hopes and dreams, and
yes,
they don't give any delivery.
Very much. They don't.
Right. I know that sales pitch. You know what? It's very convincing. They'll say, सर आपको 1 महीने में मैं आपको इतना लीड देता हूँ. ऐसे करते करते आपको 3 महीने में समझो आपको 200, 500, 300, 400 लीड दिया. 200, 300, 400 लीड में से आप 1 तो कन्वर्ट करोगे ना सर, 2 तो कन्वर्ट करोगे ना सर, उतना तो आपका परसेंटेज है. आप 2 को कन्वर्ट कर लोगे, 1 कन्वर्ट कर लोगे, हमारा हमको जितना दे रहे हो उससे ज्यादा आपको मिल जाएगा. So it is so convincing because you feel, yeah, of course, yeah, I'm going to do. So am I a fool or what? 200 people and I can't convert one sale. 200 leads, but what you don't know is they are not 200 genuine leads. Most of them are fake leads, or maybe all of them are fake leads.
Yeah.
So was there any genuine lead? Okay, let me ask you like this. Out of all the leads they gave you, was there any genuine lead in the sense someone who actually came, turned up, went to the site office, sales office, whether he saw it or not, but genuine customer? Was there anything genuine?
There were just 2 out of 100. Out of 200.
Out of 200 between both of these?
Yes.
Between Magic Bricks and Housing.com?
Yes.
Okay, just 2. Just turned out to be genuine means they went to the sales office.
Yeah. And then after that they stopped answering calls.
Achha, they also stopped answering calls?
Yes.
Achha, they went to the sales office, but after that, the SAP follow-up bhi nahi hua?
Yeah, but when you call them, their phone is off, switch off. We tried them from different numbers, but their phone is off.
Then why are you saying they're genuine?
That's what I just said, because genuine, because they visited the site. I'm not saying they are genuine. I just say that 2 people visited the site at least. But after that, it's switch off.
And that means even they may not be genuine.
Yeah, maybe.
Bad. Ajay, do you have Truecaller? Yeah. Do you have Truecaller?
Yes, I do.
So when you get these phone calls, or do you get this junk notification or anything like that, which may indicate that these same guys are calling others and are being marked as junk or something?
Yeah, you get a red color spam thing over there.
Yeah, spam thing over there. So these guys, these so-called customers, when they call you, are you getting the spam notification?
No, yeah, few of them. And let me tell you, I forgot this point, but I remember that in this list also, this leads what I get, there are builder sales, the sales from the builder's office also contacting. So
builder's office guys are contacting you?
Yes, from the portal. So I get leads of builders.
And they do what? Why do they contact you?
They have called to promote their project.
Okay. So they tell you they know that you are a broker?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, they send the details and all. They just give information about their project. And they send details and all about it, and they say like please visit and blindly.
Okay. So ये आपका काम का है ही नहीं. So your problem is the buying side. Buyer नहीं है. Seller bought it.
Yes.
You have been in this line 6 years.
Yeah.
Right? 5-6 years.
Right.
How many sales have you made? If you don't mind sharing.
I have made around 4 to 5.
4 to 5 sales. Builder office का sales था या it was resale property sale?
Builders and resale both.
Builder plus resale, you made 4 to 5.
Yes.
Okay. Is it enough to justify your efforts over the last 5-6 years?
No, not at all.
Did you make Did you make enough money to run a household and all?
Not at all. This is also one point which I want to make. After, getting a deal done, the brokerage, we linger for a brokerage, the brokers. It's like 1 year, more than 1 year, the brokers never receive brokerage on time.
This is you're saying
Never.
from builder or you are saying from?
From the builder. From the builder.
From the builder's office. So the builder's office does not pay brokerage on time?
No. There are very few builders in the market that will release your brokerage on time.
Okay.
And those brokers are not the reputed ones. The reputed builders will take around 6, 8, 1 year almost to release your brokerage.
But then they'll release it? Then they release it properly and entirely?
No, I don't. According what I have also heard in the market, they don't release entirely. They half by half, and that too we have to be behind them. Ki bhai, ho gaya kya kuch?
Okay.
Then they start ignoring your calls, or either they answer, whatever it is.
So they give you a tough time.
Yes, very tough time. But when you have a client, they keep sugar in their mouth. They be like, sir, like your client, this, that. But once your deal is done, they forget you.
Okay, and this is the experience of other brokers also, like you.
Yes.
Many
brokers. I'm sure after this many will come up.
Okay, so any particular builders you want to name? You don't want to name anybody in this?
No.
No problem. Okay, now tell me how much percentage you're getting.
It depends from builder to builder. Normally,
every builder gives you a different percentage?
No. They have a ladder, so it starts from 2%.
It starts from 2%. Bottom is 2%.
It starts from 2% and it ends around say 3.5 to 4 max.
Okay. Now, how do you climb that ladder? What is that ladder?
Like if you do one deal in the particular for the builder for that area, so you get 2% for that one unit you sell. If you sell around 1 to 2 units, then you get 2.5. Depends on builder to builder, like what is their CP ladder. So that if you sell 3 to 6 units, you get 3%, and it goes on that.
Okay, so they give you incentives. They give you incentives to go back to the same builder and the same project.
Yes.
So if you have already done one sale with a particular builder, you will want to also finish other sales with the same builder so that you will get more and more percent.
Yes, a good brokerage.
A higher brokerage percentage.
Yes, right.
Okay. And what do they calculate it on? Minus of GST and minus of...
yes, on your agreement value.
Agreement value. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Have you lost money? As in any broker, any builder has not paid you at all and you lost the hopes that he is going to pay you? Have you been screwed by the builder and he has not paid you at all? He said go to hell. Or he has not paid you and then 1 year passes, 2 year passes and you stop doing follow-up. Have you lost money?
No. I won't say it lost money, but I have been after a builder, like to inquire what is the scenario right now, when are you going to release the brokerage, but it's ignoring game chal raha hai. I would say that.
Okay. So that is going on.
Yeah, going on.
Currently going on. How many builders
currently
are you using currently for money?
I would say 1 to 2. 2 builders.
2 builders
to make it more precise.
Chasing. And how long have you been chasing?
It's almost going to be a year now.
Achha. And they are ignoring you. Okay, is there clear now the guy who you get in touch with? Is he somewhere like responsible within the organization or some alu chalu character?
Yes. No, he is responsible with the agreements and all that, So he contacts the channel partners after the registration and all done. But doesn't seem like he doesn't contact me.
So he contacts you after the registration is done. So he calls and tells you that boss, this customer is finalized, the registration is done, so now you're going to get your brokerage.
Yes.
Okay, good you raised. Bolo. What are you saying?
Yeah, but no one has received any calls. Like I know brokers who have worked over there also for the builder, but they say that they have never anytime received calls, and many brokers who have worked for that particular builder, they are still lingering for their brokerage.
Okay, you don't want to name?
No, I would not like to name because brokerage baki I said it before.
Good point. Good point. Okay, fair enough. Okay, there's one question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay. After the registration, only you get brokerage?
Yes.
Okay, let me clarify again. Suppose, because many a times what happens is, before the registration, before the registered agreement, people who have paid token and booking amount say that they are not going to continue because they will get a loan or they got some issues. And then they say we are not going to continue, and then the builder says that we are going to forfeit your token and booking amount. This happens quite often. I get a lot of these calls.
Right.
मेरा token अभी फंस गया है. I have given 2 lakhs, I have given 3 lakhs, I have given 4 lakhs. Booking amount also I give. Builder is not refunding. He says he will not refund. So big builders, Godrej, Runwal, Lodha. Typically it will be these three, or it may be others also. But my typical top of the list is Godrej, Runwal, and Lodha. Now what I'm trying to ask you is, when the token is gone, maybe if I get into the fight, or some people get their token and booking amount back also, but most of them maybe don't. I'm guessing. Most of them don't reach out to me. Most of them don't. Now my question is, when the token and booking amount are forfeited, the builder gets his money, but you don't get any brokerage out of it.
No, we don't.
That's interesting. So you don't get any brokerage out of it. They get, they keep the money.
Yes.
They gain a lot. They gain a lot. And only if the registration happens,
registration is done. Yes.
Then you get it.
Yes, true. That too, after registration is done, there is a period of 30 days.
Okay.
After that you get it. After that
they will enter your name in the books, and then they are going to keep you hanging again for a year.
For 30. Yes.
Okay. What is the earliest you got on your brokerage?
I would say 4 months.
4 months.
4 months. Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you, what is the biggest brokerage you have earned? If you don't mind.
3 lakhs. 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs is the biggest you have earned in all of these 5-6 years.
Yes. There's a big chunk which I'm not getting.
Okay. So when you say you made 4-5 sales or 5-6 sales, out of that, those 5-6 sales, you are counting these two builders, जिसका पैसा अटका हुआ है.
Yes.
Okay. So it's you're working hard. You're not really making a lot of money.
No, we thought we would make money if we would put in portals, but again, that was a very, very flop plan. Okay.
And you talk to other brokers, right? Now, what is their experience of life as a broker? Is it similar? किसी का अच्छा चल रहा है, मस्त चल रहा है?
No, absolutely, it's very similar. When you meet a broker team, like say in a sales office, they'll be like, they talk about builders, the projects going on आजू-बाजू में. They'll be like, ये builder ऐसा है, वैसा है. They don't release brokerage on time. Then they talk about portals. When we were facing this thing about portals, so we asked other brokers as well. They also had the same thing. They were like, we have burnt our hands. We don't want to even speak about it now. Everyone has the same opinion. The only thing is that they get scared. They don't speak up. They don't speak it up. That's it.
So this is sort of a dirty secret. Nobody wants to talk about it.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
But they are all getting screwed by the builders.
Yes.
Okay.
By the builders, by the portals.
By the builders
even
and
by
the portals.
Portals.
So portals are giving them false hopes. जैसे builders are giving false hopes to flat buyers. They make them buy a dream, and then the dream house never becomes a reality. True. Same way, they are selling another dream to channel partners.
Right.
And that also never becomes a reality.
Right.
Okay. Tell me if you had this experience. What I understood from one or two customers was this. Sometimes customers go directly to the sales office. Someone called me with this experience. She says, I went to this big builder's office. When I was filling up the application form, she says she went direct. No broker, no nothing. She went straight to the sales office. Okay. I mean, maybe she found them on by internet search.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when she was filling up the application form, naturally the channel partner and all that is left blank because it's no one there.
No one there.
She left it blank, but next time some dispute arose and she looked at her application form and she found that they had written and they had filled out a channel partner's name there.
Okay.
She says, I have not come through a channel partner. Why are you putting a channel partner's name? No, madam, that is our system, blah, blah, blah. She says, but I don't want to pay any brokerage. No, madam, we will give you money back. And then this channel partner comes and says, madam, we are going to receive this much amount. Actually, she wanted to break the deal. Now I remember. She wanted to break the deal. She wanted to come out of that deal. She said, I don't want to go forward with this deal at all. The deal galat hai. She had paid the token booking amount and all that. So that is when this channel partner says, listen, I will give you back, I don't remember what percentage, maybe 1% or something, half of what I'm getting. He tempted her, or usko temptation diya, and I think the amount he gave her was 1.5 lakhs or something.
Okay.
1.5 lakhs lene ke chakkar mein she stayed with the project, although she didn't want to stay with the project.
Oh God.
Later on, much later, she calls me and said, I did this foolishness. Obviously, I guided her to fight. But then she also lost team. She says, ye sab ho gaya hai, complication ho gaya hai. So this is one way it plays out, where they make you fill up a channel partner's name, although the channel partner is not there at all. You've gone straight to the sales office. Where is the channel partner? There's no channel partner.
Right.
Now,
it happens.
Now, one guy told me this. Now, tell me if this resonates with you. There are some CPs who are actually they're dummy CPs. They are not really here. They are the wife of the vice president sales or something like that. Will be upper level management guy. There will be an upper level management guy, and with or without the knowledge of the company itself. So when someone goes directly to the sales office, rather than saying there is no CP, they will write the name of that VP's wife or daughter or whoever. They will siphon off money by giving 2%, 3%, etc. to that person. They are basically distributing free money in their own top level guys, with or without the knowledge of the top. So either the top guys, they don't know it, and there's a direct connection between the VP sales and the bottom level sales guys. They will just fill it up. Or maybe the board of directors knows. And have you had this experience? Have you understood this part? This is something you can explain to me, someone from an insider. Again.
Yeah, I don't know if the CP's name the name of the CP which is entered on the form is related to someone inside, someone top related inside. But yes, this happens. The CP is, connected with the sales, one of the guys inside, and they have their commission shared or whatever, and their names are mentioned in the walk-in, the client's walk-in forms.
Right. So walk-in customer will become a customer of some CP.
Of the CP, right.
Right. Okay. So this, that part. And then those guys are kind of like the favorite CP.
Favorite ones of the sales team.
Okay. So when you told me earlier that 45 days thing, does it happen like this, that 45 days ho gaya, then the sales team continues to follow up, and then once the 45 days is over, then they will write the name of one of their favorite CPs.
Yes.
And so you took the customer, but then that favorite CP guy gets the brokerage.
Yes, it happens. It does happen, yeah.
Okay. You guys don't have a union or something? You must be having, no? I remember I had an estate agent friend in Hawaii. Big gold chain, big ring, Hindi chap.
Okay.
So, बहुत दिलदार आदमी था. I thought they had some kind of an association. He used to get sometimes very angry with builders. Don't you guys have an association resolution body?
No, I have no idea about any association.
कुछ भी नहीं है, or you don't know because you are relatively junior, or you don't know what?
No, I asked, someone had told me actually about this association and thing, but I even inquired with my fellow brokers, so they said no, there's none of these associations.
है ही नहीं क्या कुछ खास नहीं
No. But I wish, there was a union or something who could fight for at least the brokerage part.
So one thing you can do is, if you have any friends and colleagues, let them share their experiences at least on YouTube. More people talk about these things, more people will come together, form WhatsApp groups, they'll become stronger. Maybe you guys can start boycotting a particular builder, habitually screwing the brokers.
Right. Right.
So
right.
maybe something like that can be done. You will have to find ways to fight.
So there's one more point which I would want to bring it up. That is about this data vendors.
About?
Data vendors.
Data vendors. Okay.
Yeah. So these are the people who supply numbers of clients. They say that it's number of clients who are looking out for a property or something.
Huh.
So if they charge 3 rupees, 2 rupees, 1 rupee per number.
Okay.
And they sell it to a number of people.
Right.
There's no count. So that's why a client gets frustrated every time, because they receive at least 5 to 6 calls or more than that per day of regarding a certain property. Because that data is sold to number of
sold to everybody.
That in that area. That thing also, when the CP calls, there are many clients who are not interested. There are reasons. I have bought data, and there were street vendors. Their numbers were in the data, and they are like, हम लोग को खाना खाने का पैसा नहीं है, and तुम हम लोग को फ्लैट बेच रहे हो.
हाँ. अच्छा, street vendors means like sandwich walas and those guys.
Sandwich walas. Yeah.
अच्छा, juice वाला. उनका नंबर भी डाल देते हैं क्या?
हाँ, उनका नंबर भी डाल देते हैं. So this is all become, this vendor thing also has become totally fake. And there are some vendors who say that they are selling some BDNB data as well, like visited but not bought, at a certain property. So that data is gone out and it is sold in the market again.
You will pay more for a visited but not bought.
Yes.
Right.
But that also turns out to be fake.
So who is selling those numbers? Like, is there an agency or?
If you even search for data vendors online, you'll get the list of data vendors on Google.
Okay. So would you like to name the data vendors from whom you bought this low quality phone call?
I'll not name them, but they were someone from the market.
Name karo na, kya nuksan kya hai? Is it going to, are they going to hurt you?
I don't think so.
Then,
but there are many in the market. If you check on Google, you'll get all the names, and they'll convince you very well that we are selling this. If you are like, suppose you are doing in Borivali, so they are selling a VDNB data of this project, so you can use it for another project. But that's all bullshit. It never works. It's just waste of money.
So how much money have you spent on this?
We have spent more than 10,000 on data. I have still 1 lakh
kind
data
of phone numbers, on phone numbers.
Yeah.
Have you converted even one?
Nothing. From data, 0.
So you say that data vendors are a total waste of time?
Total waste of time.
So because it's not just your money. You are going to, they now start calling those guys. So they are actually sucking up your time also.
Yes. And the callers also, bichare, they get abused. The clients abuse them, but naturally, because anyone will get frustrated if you get 8 to 10 calls per day. I would suggest people not to go for this data vendors. It's all fake in the market. Even if they tell you that it is the 2022 data, do not trust them.
Achha. So you will have juice wala, sandwich wala, samosa wale.
सब कचरा वाला भी रहेगा.
कचरा वाला कुछ भी रहेगा.
कोई भी रहेगा.
So tell me if you understand how this happens. About few months ago, I started receiving calls. Mr. Krishna Shetty. Now remember, my name is not Krishna Shetty. So I started receiving calls.
Yes.
Mr. Krishna Shetty, are you looking for so and so? What kind of flat, the property regarding call and all that blah blah. Now, never in my life have I entered a portal and written Krishna Shetty? Not even once. Do you have any theories on how that might be happening?
The data calling also, which we call on, there are many names which are different on Truecaller. It is different. When we speak to the client and we say we take that name which is on the data, the client also सामने से says that my name is not, this is a different name. So I actually have no idea how that happens. Maybe data entry उन लोग कुछ गलत करते रहेंगे or whatever.
क्या जानबूझ के नाम बदल देते हैं क्या?
शायद हो सकता है.
So their opening line will be, sir, you made an inquiry on our Facebook portal or something like that.
Yes,
and then
we got your number from a portal and something.
Yeah, that's how they start.
Yes.
Okay, so the reason that happens is they are selling these lists.
Yes, they are selling.
Good. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, sir. It was really a pleasure talking to you. And hope people will, not fall for all these portals and data and forth.
Yeah, good advice to your brother. Okay, just tell me this. In your experience in resale, you have done resale, right?
Yes.
You have done resale properties, correct?
Yes. My partner has helped me. Yeah.
Right.
Helped me with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had any occasions where the customer did not pay you the brokerage? Have you had that experience?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So generally, getting brokerage from customers is not a difficulty.
Not a difficulty, right? Okay. Yeah, they're trustable than the builders.
They are more trustworthy than
the builders.
Yeah. Right. If you do follow up, you will get your brokerage.
Right.
Okay. And one more question. This is my understanding. I'm sort of cross-checking it with you. My understanding is most brokers nowadays seem to think that it is easier to just take a buyer to a sales office, builder sales office, rather than to do the hard work of the resale. Because when you are doing resale, you will have to do the registration also.
Right.
You will have to take the customer, uska, agreement karwao, stamp duty office mein leke jao, all that, So all that will fall within your duty. Whereas here you just take a customer, go straight to the sales office. Sales office wala fir usko pakad leta hai. He will convert the customer. You don't have to worry about that. And so you think it is easy money. You're getting 2%, 3%, 4%. Whereas if you are doing a resale, then you will say 1.5% dunga. Argue karega, bolega 1% dunga. I'll give you only 1%.
Right.
You get all these arguments.
Right.
So instead of that, it is easier to take a person to sales office of a builder. Is it true or is it false?
I would say it's easy to take to a builder's office, but then I believe that doing resales is better because you receive money on time actually.
So from a broker's point of view, it is better to do resale.
Yes.
Because you will receive money on time and not like builders who keep you hanging.
Yeah, mehnat zyada hai and money you receive on time. So people who don't want to do mehnat, so they can continue with builder thing. The builder, that will be easy for them. But पैसा थोड़ा देरी से मिलेगा या मिलेगा ही नहीं क्या मतलब.
Okay, understood. Achha, and do you do anything else or you only do real estate?
Only real.
And is it a full-time thing for you or is it like part-time?
Yes, full-time. Full-time. From morning 10 to evening 8.
How many calls do you think you make? You make the calls? Like you are yourself doing the telecaller job?
No. So there are these callers at the builder site.
No, there are the callers at the builder site. But then if there are callers at the builder site, then how will they come? How will the customer come to you then?
So the thing is that the callers either get them at the site. The callers get them at the site for a site visit. So, but then if they are not interested in that property, then we talk to the client and convert them to some other property for a resale or whatever is the requirement.
Explain.
Start
with the telecaller. So telecaller calls me. We have a new project launch, Daisar West. Are you interested? Calls me. Okay, now what happens from that point?
So in case you say you're interested, okay. So and you come to the site and all, you not that much you don't like the project and all. So that channel partner will sit you at the side, like, Baba, what is your requirement? Which project you like? What is your budget? And from there,
But I'm not going to a channel partner. Na telecaller has called me on behalf of the sales office, new project launch and all that.
The telecallers are from the sales office, but they are calling for a channel partner.
Okay, for a particular channel partner.
Yes, right.
So your caller okay, how much do you pay the telecaller?
The payment is from the builders. Some builders pay, and some builders who don't pay the telecaller, that the brokers have to pay. That is 850 per month.
No, wait.
Per day.
So let me understand this. You are given a customer by a telecaller. You're a broker.
Yeah.
A telecaller gives you the customer, but you are not paying the telecaller because the builder is paying the telecaller.
Yeah, the builder pays the telecaller, whatever the charges are, his salary.
Then why will the builder ask him to meet you? Why will the builder not ask him to go directly to the sales office?
No. So the builder hires a certain amount of telecallers, like around say 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever, that amount. And there are CPs, brokers invited. So they give the data to the telecaller, and they all call the calls. They call for that certain broker. They convert the clients and they get them to the site. The salary, what is paid for
the broker will caller, then start following up with the client.
Yes, and the salary is paid from the builder's end. There are builders who pay salary for the callers. Otherwise, there are some very few builders who don't pay salary. So the broker has to pay the salary for the caller, and that is 850 per day.
You're getting customer referrals,
right?
Like even today, even currently, right?
Yeah. Right.
So those referrals or those, I don't know what you call them, they are generated by callers whom you are not paying.
No.
Whom builder is paying.
Right. Yeah, builder is paying.
So which means you are kind of associated with that builder and your name is there in his radar page that way?
Right.
In his list of channel partners,
yes.
Your name is also there.
Mentioned, right.
So, for your listing in that builder's list of channel partners, what is the criterion? How you approach?
You just see, sometimes it's like we have to approach the builder. So we go to the sales office and introduce ourselves, our cards, we give our cards, and our name is mentioned. And at some occasions, it's the builder who calls us, says that we have a meeting or something. They send an invite. They send an invite out. We go for the meet and all, and that's how our name is registered. So there are few builders who we have to approach, and there are few who approaches us.
Okay. Now some big builders have really huge lists of channel partners. Like some, I don't know, but I have not counted, but it might be like 70, 80, 100, that kind
more
of
than that.
list or more than that. Okay, on RERA you can go on scrolling down in that list. Now, those guys, they engage a telecaller. They got a choice of 100, 150 CPs to call.
Right.
Why will they give it to you? There are 150 people whom they can give. And let us say Tejas is number 151. Why will they even give it to you? Why will the call come to you at all? Why will the customer be referred to you at all? And because especially when they have such a strong sales team.
You're talking about the caller, right?
I'm talking about the connection between the caller, the CP like yourself, and builder. Builder is paying the salary of the caller. Why will he refer the caller to the customer to a broker, and why will he not handle it himself in his sales office directly as a walk-in?
Yeah. So the thing is, we give data for the caller, right? We pay for the data and we give the caller. And that time a group is made, and even there are brokers who
you pay for the data. Wait. You pay for the data. Data is different.
Okay.
You pay for the data is you are generating the call. No? You are calling. You are cold calling.
No, the calling, calling part, the caller only does. We buy the data and we give it to the caller. We hand it over to the caller.
Oh, okay. You buy the data.
Yes.
You hand it over to the caller. The caller will call. He will bill the builder.
Mm-hmm.
That way.
So the thing is, they get callers at the site. So one caller is assigned to you. So you have to give the caller your SIM card, a mobile, and the data.
You have to give the CP. Has to give the caller a SIM card.
SIM card.
A mobile.
A mobile. Yes.
Okay. Well, is it a smartphone or what are you giving?
Not necessarily. No. A dabba wala.
Dabba phone. Okay.
Dabba.
And you need to give him the data, which means the list.
Yes.
Which will be entered into his phone memory, or which he will dial from, like the sheet of paper, and he will look at the sheet of paper and dial.
Yeah, correct. You look at the sheet of paper and dial from the phone which I have given.
Okay.
Yeah. So and a group is made of the broker, the sales manager over there, who's in charge of the calling, and the caller will be added on the group. And if any leads are generated, then the leads are passed on in the group. And there are brokers who sit with the caller and get this done. So there is no numbers going here and there.
There are brokers who sit with the caller.
Yeah.
You also sit with the caller?
Yeah, often.
Okay. So it's a group of brokers acting together with one caller. Who is paid by the builder? Who is paid by the builder?
Yeah. Yes. One caller assigned to one CP.
One caller assigned to one CP. Okay.
To one CP. Okay. Yeah.
In that case, you get a list from housing.com. You get a bunch of referrals from housing.com.
Right.
Am I correct?
Right.
That list is not useful for using like this, correct?
Right.
That referral is not useful for this, no? Or it is useful for this? It is not useful for this.
It is also, and sometimes not. You can try Allah out.
No, this
I have. Yeah.
It's not a list. No, you're not getting from housing.com, etc. You're not getting a list. You're getting an individual caller. You're getting a bunch of names. You're getting, this guy is interested in 6 lakh rupees, as you said, 2 crore rupees key facing to BSK.
Yeah, so that's not useful. Yeah, because that we are getting one lead like per day or after 2-3 days. Okay. So that's not useful to give the caller. So we buy a bunch of data and we give it out to the caller. And
the data is mostly useless.
Yes.
But the builder is paying for the useless data.
Yes.
Okay. So the builder is paying for calling the useless data. You are paying the money to the guy who provides the useless data.
Yes. So at last, the person who's earning is the data vendor.
Okay. Okay. Tell me if you have anything else to share. We'll discuss.
Yeah.
I have a few other questions, but I think it gets more and more complicated. So let us end here.
Yes.
So thanks for calling today.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Yeah, sure.